Hey ladies, it's Gabana and I'm the owner of LavantGardeHair, and I'm back with another fabulous tutorial of how I installed the custom LGH unit I made over a sew-in. Yes, she has a sew-in with our Kinky Kardashian Straight, and I'm going to show you how I styled it in these two unique styles. So make sure you stay tuned to the end and subscribe. XO. Okay, let's get into it. As you can see here, she has a sew-in with our Kinky Kardashian Straight. So the first objective is you want to get her hair or the install as flat as possible before installing our custom LGH unit. So I want to comb her hair through and get it as uniform as possible, taking out any kinks in the hair. Then I'm going to do a 2-strand twist in the nape of her neck into a bun that's really tight. Now, the secret to this is getting it flat and hiding this install. We're going to tuck this underneath where it forms a flat foundation for the custom unit to lay right over. Now, I parted her hair to match the part in the custom LGH unit. So how you see here, it'll line up with this part in her natural hair and the part in the custom unit. They should both line up and you'll see a natural scalp. The closure used in this custom LGH unit is one of our Swiss lace closures. So this is a lace closure made with this unit, not a silk closure. The difference between the silk and the lace closures is basically the base of it. On the silk closure, you'll see more of a realistic scalp, whereas with a Swiss lace closure, you'll see little tiny holes, which is why most people will opt to bleach the knots on the closure. That our custom LGH units, they do fit extremely secure. You can put your custom LGH unit on without having to sew it down or clip it down. You know, if it's very secure, actually it almost feels as if you do have a sew-in once you have it installed properly. So that's mainly the key thing about getting a good secure install of a custom LGH unit. You want to make sure you have a good foundation underneath for it to lay. To hold hers down a little, we're going to just add some pins in it real quick, and I like to, when I'm pinning it, I like to go forward and then go back and to help secure in the unit. Watch again closely how I secure her custom LGH unit down. I bring the bobby pin forward and then I push it back to anchor it into one of her cornrows underneath. I must say that I am extremely impressed with how flawless this looks with her having a sew-in underneath this. Once again, this is a custom LGH unit, which is like a wig, and it's installed over a sew-in. That means she has cornrows under here and 2 bundles installed of our Kinky Kardashian Straight. and we put the custom LGH unit over top of that. So I'm just giving her some final touches, touching up her leave out that I left out to blend in with the custom unit and make it look more realistic. I'm using here a 1-inch golden hot curling iron, and I'm doing curls that go away from her face because I want to put a lot of body into this style where you can see the vibrant colors come to life in this style. For each curl, I like to curl it on the curling iron and hold it for about 10 seconds on there before I release it. And then once I release it, I also like to hold it into my hands for a second or two before I actually let it drop. Then I continue on to the next section, doing the same, repeating the same process and curling the hair away from the face. I can't emphasize how important it is to make sure you curl your hair away from your face. Our Kardashian Straight from our mermaid collection. The color combo is Caribbean Blue Breeze Ombre. I created this using a darker to a lighter blue. It reminds me of the ocean. So, and this is what we came up with. To finish out the style, I like using a wide tooth comb just to give the curls more life and add that body and the bounce into the hair that I'm really looking for to captivate the style overall. Now we're all finished with the style, and I hope you enjoyed learning how to create this style and can recreate it yourself. So enjoy the pictures coming next. Now the next style I'm going to show you is just this color Bone Straight. I really wanted to show you this look as well because I wanted you to get the overall essence of how our colors are seamlessly blended from one color to the next color, and we don't need to hide it with curls, and it can look flawless the same when it's straight. So that's all for now, ladies. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of how to get these two awesome styles, and stay tuned for our next tutorial, and subscribe and like and share with all your friends. Bye, it's Gabana.